Isolation Nation, I'm back, and I'm worse than ever, better than ever. Great to be here with you. I needed a little break. I had to graduate with some people, help them graduate. I did graduation. It felt great turning that tassel. It made me. I wrote a poem. It goes, another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Life. Where to go? I'm not going to share the whole thing now. It's embarrassing. I feel I'm going to now introduce the second of the four-legged tripod that is the Quarantine Social Distancing Social Club. Please give a warm SDSC welcome to Steve Hofstetter.
Hello, everybody. Good to be back, even though I never left. I was here yesterday. I got to be Ben yesterday for a little bit. That was fun.
That was fun. I watched that last night. You sons of bitches.
We just wanted to give you...
First time I've seen the show.
We just want to give you a reason to see the show. So I'm glad.
It's really not worth it. I don't recommend the show.
We don't recommend it normally. But if you do like the show and you want to support it, of course you can do that by Venmoing us, top right of the screen, or you can PayPal laughfromhome.com, or of course you can super chat. We always prefer Venmo or PayPal because that way YouTube doesn't take most of our money. And thanks for supporting the show. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chris Bowers.
Yes, bow wow.
What's up, everybody? I'm excited. I'm fired up. It's a Saturday, so I'm ready to have a really fun show. Is it not Saturday?
Saturday?
I think it's Saturday, right? Is it Saturday? I think it's Saturday, right?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Yeah, it's Saturday, so I'm excited. It scared me there because who knows what days and times are really anymore. But it's Saturday, and I'm here, and I'm excited. Queen Rachel with her brand new internet, her brand new microphone, her brand new AirPods. What is up, Queen Rachel? How you feeling in the land of the?
I feel like I'm killing it. Let's see though. Let's give it a whole full show, and then we'll see.
Yeah, Rachel, can you? I talk. Can you hear better?
Stop.
Sure do.
I just got muted by one of you. Don't mute me. I was doing a bit. Anyway, Rachel, we're very excited. I especially love that the tortilla blanket behind you really does look like a green screen until you touch it. Like that is, it very much looks like a fake thing. But yeah, we're happy to have everybody back. Ben, we missed you.
Thank you. Thank you.
How'd the graduation go in the mud? You told us a little
really
bit.
Good. It ended up being very pretty, and it was nice. I was trying to communicate with somebody whose cell phone kept cutting in and out, but we had two others, and it was beautiful, and it made me wish I was in high school all over again. They landing in the background.
I don't know what's going on there. Is that me? I don't know. It does sound like somebody's running on the plane though, or running a fan or something. Yeah, I've spoken to a bunch of high school graduations. They're pretty fun. They're pretty cool things to see. You know, it's a celebration, and it's the whole town a lot of times, and it's pretty cool. I like high school graduations a lot.
Yeah, it is really nice. And also, someone's trying to enter our video front row that has a total spam looking name, so I think maybe it's a little scary to me.
Oh no! That's Ufe 28. That's one of our biggest supporters. Do you not?
This feels oddly like on Facebook when you get a message saying, "Hello, I am a beautiful woman and want to be friends with you and make friends and have please email me." Why am I gonna just jump to email? Can we talk here for a minute?
You just don't email those, Ben. The minute a beautiful woman says she's a beautiful woman, I'm in. I don't need any more information. I'm jumping on the. Let's do it.
That's the way we got to co-host this show. Actually, was we called. Would you like to co-host the show with us? And you were like, I don't know. I'd rather just drink beer at home. And we were like, we're beautiful women. And you're like, I'm in.
By the way, my favorite of those Facebook profiles are when they're like, I am beautiful woman, and it's like one picture of a blonde woman, and then it says like updated his profile. No.
Actually, my favorite about that is whenever there's like clearly a bot woman and you click on her, right? Then she has 11 mutual comic friends. You're like, really, guys? Really, you accepted this?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just the idea, and half of them have commented like, "Oh, so nice to meet you. Maybe you can make a show sometime."
Exactly.
Yeah. And not only that, but all her pictures are like of some other dude. Like it was a dude up until like the moment she decided to trick you into adding her.
And I just love I love how much you guys have studied all of these fake women's profiles and how jealous you feel of the other comics that have been interacting with them. That seems
Exactly.
Ben, we get added by fans a lot. It's a weird thing where fans actually want to keep in touch with us, and
That's
so
weird.
sometimes,
that is weird.
yeah.
See, I don't have fans, but 30% of my 30% of my followers are bots. But you know, it's about the numbers, baby. It's the numbers. I've got 1,100 Twitter followers, or 600 of them bots. Yeah, of course. But fuck, I don't want to have 500 followers. That'd be way sad.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, Bowers posts something, it gets 300 likes, but every one of the comments is just like, buy these ringtones. You're like, what? Still ringtones now?
Still selling ringtones.
Yeah.
That's how much phones used to suck, as people bought ringtones. That's hilarious.
That's how boring they were.
Totally went away. It was Snake or ringtones. And you're sitting in the bathroom. You're like, I'll buy another ringtone. Now we have so much shit on our phones, we don't need ringtones. I think it's great. Progress is what I'm calling it.
Ringbacks were probably the worst thing, though. The idea that someone's like, you know what? I don't want someone to wait for me for 10 seconds. Maybe they could listen to this Green Day song. Wouldn't that make their life better?
Exactly.
Weird thing.
Hilarious. We did have an overnight game, guys, last night. It was super fun. I really liked the overnight game. It was SDSC sex tapes. So it was sex tape, anything about the show. I highlighted 4 I liked. Ron Gould had, I'm assuming this is for Rachel's sex tape, will be called Some Generals, Mostly Privates. Jeremy Day, another Rachel one, had Queen Rachel is tortilla I can't even fucking say it. Tortily unwrapped. There you go. Tortily unwrapped. So you're naked.
By the way, you did pronounce it correctly. That is how Rachel's would be pronounced.
I know. I was in character. Winklepleck, Jen Winklepleck had Ben Glebe starring in Wait Till You See What I Can Pull Out of My Ass.
By the way, Queen Rachel's porn name is Tortilla Tequila. So.
That is hilarious. And then Kyra finally had my sex tape would be called Embrace the Fuck. So those were
There were some more that I loved too. Jeremy Day also with Queen Rachel in Cunning Linguist, the Tongue Twister.
I liked another one for Beryl. Shout out 2 shows in a row. Mine was Steve Hofstadter's Fuck, Marry, Kill, a snuff film. So that was that's a pretty funny one.
And I liked a lot Lola's If You Want the Tip, You Can Super Chat, Venmo, or PayPal. I also loved Jeremy Day, the Punisher, with Steve Hofstadter featuring Daniel Muggleton in Going Down Under. And in a great slam,
he's my support.
In a great slam against me, Jeremy Day, with Ben Glebe and Watch Me Pull Out Before I Finish, the 2020 presidential campaign.
Actually, oddly enough, I'm doing promotion for that sex tape. So.
You've sold 0 copies. And Adam Meisenheimer with Steve Hofstadter and Jamie Kennedy star in Ginger Man and the Bone Broth. There were so many good ones. I mean, Jen Winklepleck with Ben Glebe starring in Wait Till You See What I Can Pull Out of My Ass.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
That's the one that he read before. Ben doesn't watch the show. Don't worry about it. Yeah. By the way, Ben, while you were gone, Taylor started speaking. So no,
YouTube starring in The Pimp Takes 30%. Hilarious. And Taylor, since Taylor just chimed in, Mindu Razvan with Taylor's sex tape, I'm Running Things From Behind.
He's never on camera the entire time. So, but you know he's there.
But you know he's there.
Yeah. All right. What's the game today?
The game today, it's really exciting, you guys. What we're doing is, have you heard of actors?
Yes.
I've heard of some actors.
Okay, awesome. So all you have to know is actors. And then you just say actors, and then you win. Is that how it goes?
No, it's a different game. You know what?
Oh.
I think I know how to explain.
Okay, great.
So it's rune an actor with 1 letter. So the idea is you can take away a letter, you can add a letter, or you can change a letter, but only one letter. And you could do things like Fat Damon. Like that's a decent one. Or Johnny Deep, which is his porn name.
How about Tom Yanks, also his porn name?
Yeah, Tom Yanks, that's good. Or Mom Cruise. There are so many that you can do.
Good.
Like
that would ruin him. That would ruin him. Also, you could do it with another actor's name and then changing a different letter.
Yeah, that's a great example, Ben.
Like Smelly Long. Smelly Long would ruin her name, right? Shelley
Nice.
instead of Smelly, right?
Smelly
So there you
Long
go.
would be a great one.
Dead dancing.
Dead dancing, yes.
Out of that right now. So,
He's ruined. He's ruined because he's dead. I get it. That's good. All right.
Yeah.
So,
well,
for
I had to
5
cross
more...
Dead Norton off my list. All right.
right. Now you guys are really getting the hang of it after my examples. Like, I'm really impressed.
Great example. Yes. So, as always, for $5 or more, Venmo, PayPal, or Super Chat, you can be in the contest. Send us your entries, and we will pick our favorite at the end. You will win albums from all of our co-hosts, and also a ticket to the front row for the future. So that's our game today. We're very excited for that. Queen Rachel, do we have any Super Chats coming in right away?
We do. So the Bunster is back. She she tipped the show $100 and said, "I missed you guys."
Wow. You too.
I literally, Z Bunster, I literally texted Steve this morning. Did I not text you, Steve? Has Bunster been around for a while? We need to reach out, make sure she's cool.
And I actually messaged her today also because we just had we just announced 10 more winners of the Friendly Shoulder Grant. One of whom is going to be on the show later. So
very cool.
Very excited about that.
Very cool.
And Bunst is actually one of the biggest supporters of the grant. But everybody who watches the show supports the grant. So we appreciate that. Bunst, we're happy to have you back. That's a fun surprise.
Yeah, very excited
Rachel.
she's back.
Last one, there was a comment from Ian Rudin in YouTube that said, "Please have best time, give donation for help need. I am beauty, very woman, happy much. Donate now."
Nicely done.
Can I just say, she sounds hot.
Yeah, can you send me her contact info in the chat? Because I think I need to reach out to this beauty that needs help.
That was actually addressed to Dearest. So
very cool. We have 2 amazing comics on our show today. We have 2 amazing comics. We did have a bit of a schedule change. Carmen Morales is not here today, but we've got 2 amazing comics. Correy Bella's here. Say hello, Correy. How are you?
I really hate my kids. I really hate my kids, guys.
Thank you. We also have Graham K is here. Graham, how are you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Hello.
Hey, good. How do I do this? What am I? Here we go. Do I undo this? Am I back? Can you see me?
You're back.
Oh, internet. Me and the fellas here. That's all. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here.
Two phenomenal. I almost said 2 phenomenal openings, but I don't want to say that right now.
Oh yeah.
Well, Corey has 5 kids, so she probably hasn't been able to see that in a while. So
I have 5 kids and I have never seen that. Okay.
I thought you'd at least see it 5 times.
She did not have 5 kids from 5 different men, Steve. That's not how it works.
No, that's not what I said at all.
You don't know me at all, Graham.
I didn't say
you didn't. Oh,
guys.
I never. Right. Okay, yeah. 2020. So.
Four of my baby daddies is in the back of your picture right now. That's why they're looking at me like that. Like, how did this bitch get here?
We thought this was a private club, damn it.
Yeah.
You 2 are hilarious already. Now I understand what Bowers meant when he said we have 2 great comedians with us today. I thought he was reintroducing me and Steve, but apparently it's both. Great to have you.
Yeah, he very specifically was like, we only have 2 great comedians, Corey and Graham, and Ben and I are like, hey.
Well, it's really nice to have you guys here. Have you been in that sauna a long time, Graham?
I have. I'm getting all the toxins out. I keep getting COVID, so I just sweat out the toxins.
Yeah, I get that.
And that's the bleach. The bleach enema didn't work. and so you just got to sweat it out.
Well, but
that's what they say.
Well, it seems like you're about to get some toxins in as well. So
it better not be from my baby daddy. I know that.
Sergey will impregnate me. He's quite potent. He's it's the safest thing to do is to have sex. As long as you don't kiss, you won't get COVID. That's true. That's actually true. So
that is actually how I've been saying hello to people.
Yeah.
So that's I heard that. And so just on the street, like when I'm walking my dog and someone wants to say hi, I'm just like, well, we can't. We have to have sex. That's the only way to do this. And then to give them a doctor's note. It's great.
Now I don't want you to say hello to the audience, Steve. I was gonna have you say hello to the audience, but now I don't want you to. It's gonna be terrible.
All right. Well, feel free to then, Bowers. You can do it.
We've got a great audience as we always do. Tam is here, Running Wild is here, Zara is here, GT is here, Frank Guitaro, the host of Street Smarts is here, Randy Longmire is here, Jessica Keeble is here as always. So we're excited for you guys to be here. You are the lifeblood of our show. So thanks so much for coming in, guys. We're about to have a fun time. Rachel, catch us up on super chats and let's do a set.
I think we just have game entries coming in, so we're good for now.
All right.
Let's do a set.
Let's do a set. So coming now is, as Steve said, was a winner of the Martin Grant. A very, very funny comedian. Give it a very funny Corey Bell, everybody. Corey Bell.
Woo! First of all, I need for you guys to understand exactly how I won this award. And it was because I kept getting COVID and I stopped kissing people. Okay, let's just be completely real about how all of this shit went. Yeah, that I did. I was so excited to win the grant. When I got the little email, like, can you chat? I literally had to go and put my hair back on. It was crazy. Like, I got like Zoom hair. Like, this is my Zoom hair, and like, there's different hair. Like, I got riot hair. Like, if I want to go out and riot hair, I got riot hair. Yeah. I got looting hair. If I want to like really steal some shit, I just put my hair in my pocket and just take the shit. Identifiable ever. I had to put this background on. I know it looks a little funny. That may look like a limb or something. I don't know. But I had to do this show from my car because, like I told y'all, I hate my children. I have 5 children, guys. I have 5 children. Count them. But do not judge me. Judge your own vagina. Don't judge mine, okay? 5 kids means that my vagina is amazing. It's like Disneyland for dicks. It's the most magical place on the face of the country. And every year, just like Disneyland, I raise the price to try to keep broke men out of it. Every year, just like Disneyland, some broke dude finds a Groupon and finds his way right the fuck back into the world. I don't understand how the fuck it keeps happening. But the disadvantage to having a lot of kids is, since this whole COVID quarantine bullshit has started to happen, I've become unraveled. I have become unraveled. A kid knocked on my door this morning to tell me, one of my kids knocked on the door to tell me that there was no more milk. And when I opened the door to see which kid it was, I noticed that it wasn't mine. And I had to ask that kid, like, who are you? And he was like, I'm DeAndre. I'm your son's friend from the 5th period biology class. And I'm like, well, what the fuck are you doing here? He said, well, I came home with your son on the last day of school. I said, dude, that was in March. He said, my mom said I could spend the night. I said, you did not spend the night. You spent the fucking quarantine. And I want my goddamn share. I don't even know this kid. I threw this motherfucker a birthday party, okay? I don't even know. No, so y'all don't understand. I'm becoming unraveled. I had to come outside today and put a bra on. That was different. And see, y'all don't understand why it's different. It's different for me because I have my tits are huge. Like they are ridiculously big. Like I can tuck them in my pockets. Okay, like yeah. Yeah, like big ass bras. Like my bras are so big, my bra straps look like seat belts. Okay, click it or fucking click it. Like if I'm not wearing my seatbelt and the police drives past, I just pull my shirt down. I never get in trouble. Like they always. I'm good. I don't have that problem. I don't even hang out with women with small tits. I don't fuck with them. I can't. Our lives are too different. Any bitch that can buy a bra that hooks in the front, I can't fuck with you. And if you the back of my bra, the back of my bra looks like a police vest. It looks like a fucking corset. You literally have to get into a wrestling stance to put my fucking bra on. Okay? Like, as a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna take this bra off now. My 5 minutes is up. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys that laughed and giggled with me. Fuck this bra and fuck those kids.
Correy Bell, ladies and gentlemen. Correy Bell. Great stuff. And let me just say, her description of having to put her hair on when she won the grant, absolutely true. She messaged me and she's like, I need a couple minutes. And then she showed up and she had it like all like up. And she was like, I thought this was easier. It was hilarious. And want a tip?
I had on my riot hair. That was my looting hair.
If you guys want to tip, obviously the tip jar is open. You could tip for Correy or DeAndre. You could do so. Right of the screen. Get that kid enough money to move out and get his own place. You know, top right of the screen. You can Venmo. You can PayPal at laughfromhome.com, or you can super chat, of course. And much appreciated, Correy. Hilarious set. Yeah. I think my favorite thing about your set is just like how you said horrible stuff so calmly. You know what I mean? Like just you have just this demeanor of like, fuck the world, I'm over this shit. Listen, like it's great. I love it.
It's real life shit, Steve. It's real life shit. That's why it's so calm, because it's exactly who the fuck I am every goddamn day. I don't like them children. Okay, and somebody got to feed them. So I appreciate every Venmo, PayPal, and follow me on YouTube, Pornhub, OnlyFans. I'm on all that shit.
That was so funny. I was crying, Corey. It was so damn funny.
I mean, fuck this bra, fuck these kids should be a T-shirt for sure. If you don't have that as a T-shirt, this bra and fuck these kids you'd sell 1 million of those.
I don't think you should put "fuck these kids" on a T-shirt. Frankly, that might be a separate thing. You know, you'd have to put their individual names on the shirt. So fuck these kids specifically.
No. Well, we don't want it to be an action is the problem. We don't want people to actually try to fuck these kids is what I'm saying. You can't.
Also, that's also how you make more kids, which is the problem. You have to you can't give kids to the kids.
How about a shirt that just says "fuck this bra"? I'd buy that tu, you know, because I also don't like bras. Bras are uncomfortable. And I do get to snap mine in the front because I'm a dude, but like it still sucks. So what you're saying.
All right.
I mean, I wish Graham had a bra on right now, but other than that, I think everything's going great.
The only person that I've ever seen take his shirt off and have a sweater under it. How the fuck did you pull that out?
This is my body. It was assigned this body. Okay?
Graham,
I can't, you know.
I'm not the only person wondering that. All of the dudes behind you are wondering how you. They are wondering.
They may be wondering, but they want it. They want it big time. You know what I mean? So,
Rachel, what do we have coming in?
Yes, we've got some tips coming in, but I'm just. Love you, Corey. All right, we've got Tyler Stevens tipped Corey $5 and said, "Great set."
Thanks, Tyler.
We've got Tam, $5 from one member of the Tiggle Bitty Club to the other. Hilarious.
Nice.
And Rachel, you got to go. I'm sorry.
You guys can't vote her out. She's the queen. She's a dictator. She can't.
Itty bitty titties.
Her bra.
What'd you say, Corey?
What size is her bra? We can vote her ass out.
The higher up in the alphabet our bra sizes go.
It's small enough where I can have that front clip.
Oh yeah, no. And I thought we were gonna be friends. Oh, go to hell. Thanks.
Well, good thing is Bowers gets to stay. So.
Yeah. Well, in fairness, my boxer shorts clip in the front too, because I have small. It doesn't matter.
Soft confessions.
Yeah.
All right, Rachel, what else we got?
We have Dave Adler, $5. Corey to go towards a new pocket bra, trademarked by To the Rescue.
Nice.
We've got Razor, $7 for Corey for 1 month of Disney Plus. Hopefully that'll shut him up.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, man.
We have Zara in our live audience, 40 Aussie. Corey, that was incredibly hilarious. Here's a top up on behalf of your fellow members of the Not So Itty Bitty Titty City Committee. Nailed it.
Yeah.
F-bras. We have a few more coming in. Jessica in our live audience, $25. I hate my kids right now too.
Oh yes. After my own
Jessica,
heart.
how many you got, Jessica?
I'm sorry.
How many do you have?
How many kids do I have?
Yes.
I have 4 living.
Oh,
No,
shit.
there's 3 of them living here right now, and a son-in-law, a boyfriend-in-law, and I'm ready to kill them all.
Oh,
Yeah, by the way, Corey, that wasn't dark of her saying like my kids have died. That was her dark of saying my kids are about to die. Like that was
yeah, because somebody else.
I'm not gonna lie.
I was about to give her that money back.
Yeah.
All right. We have Dana Z Bunster, $25. Corey is someone who also wrestles with her bras. I adore you.
My girl, I'm telling you, fuck these bras.
By the way, I just learned something about our demographic. I had no idea. But okay, cool.
No, Steve, I only look in their eyes. I didn't know they even had boobs.
I had no idea. Well, that's because they're wearing masks. You can't otherwise. But
Y'all got to understand that carrying these things around, I go into Victoria's Secret and fuck them up. Like they like, no!
It's like you walk in and the water on his desk shakes like Jurassic Park. Like,
yes.
What's going on?
Hey, Chris knows I walk in with my eyes like this and go, what do you have in a 48? And red light going on. Like, it's not enough. They can't sew enough bras together. I just start knocking shit off the rack. Get these little bras out of here.
just buy 2 of them and just be like, can you affix these together? Can you make one out of these? Yeah.
I've seen hats smaller than my bra cup. Okay. I've seen
All right.
Rachel, what else we got?
We have Randy Longmire in our live audience, $10 for Corey. Hilarious set.
Thanks, Rand.
Then we have Deanie, 10 Canadian. Corey, I loved your set.
And I love you, Canadian. I even like clearly Canadian. I like that too. I drink that. I wonder if they really make that there. No? Okay, fuck it.
They probably do. Like Steve's got his hat cups on. I like that, Steve.
I decided to put my bra on. It clips in the front.
Because they're Mets hats. Does that mean you want us to suck your tits? That's weird.
No, they suck themselves.
Hey.
Boys are bad.
By the way, I don't know who it was, but when I held these up, I just heard someone go, "Oh."
You know, Steve, the funny thing about that sound is that is the same sound most guys give when a chick with no tits take their bra off. It's like, oh.
I think that sound happened just because they were excited that they were like, "Oh, is there a bra on the?" Oh no, it's just Steve. I think it's of the disappointment.
It's like opening a birthday card with no money in it. Like you want it.
You're like, this thought doesn't count nearly as much as $10 would have. Yeah. This thought counts, but to zero. Sorry, Rachel, go ahead.
All right. We've got Tesha, $5 for free titties. We have the game developer, £5. I have man titties, and I'm not afraid to flash them. You guys are awesome.
I'm starting a movement here, y'all. Y'all better get together.
Historically, I'm not much of a breast man, but they're growing on me.
Damn it, Ben. That
was horrible.
All right, we've got Molly, $10 for Corey, the wrestling stance. Ha ha ha.
Nice.
And then Chris Jacobs, 10 Canadian, tip for Corey. Awesome set.
Thanks, babe.
The knitting mitt, $5, and said, I once had a friend find a bra and exclaim, "Oh my God, your bra fits on my head."
You'd be amazed at how many men will take my bra just to put it on their head when I go to the on their head when I go to the bathroom. I always catch them when I come back out.
Like half the time, she doesn't even need to pee. She just leaves to see if they'll do it.
Absolutely, that's it.
Like, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom for a second, and I'm just gonna leave this bra casually on this table.
Right here.
Men do a big bras like a cat in a box. We just got to jump in there and see what's going on. That's just how it works. It's not our fault. Genetically predisposed to jump in that.
Every guy just in a bra, just going like this frantically. Just...
Yes.
That hurt more than I wanted it to. Go ahead.
Actually, you know what we have?
What?
We've got a general coming in.
General hat!
That hat is that is revolutionary.
So our general is from Zara, and she said, 5 Aussie. She said, "Big up to Bowers for being able to detect cup size through the internet." And with that, I bid you adieu.
By the way, I enjoy that 2 of the 4 of us have now cosplayed as president.
Oh, that was me.
I was like, I don't know if I should, but I have to. The rule of comedy is I have to.
The part part where I just be quiet. I just sit back and watch this part. You gotta know when to jump in, know when to fuck out. I'm gonna stay over here.
I'm sorry, man. I'm really sorry. I knew how mean it was when I said it, and it's my fault. I was a bad press secretary, and please accept my apology.
Oh, it's totally fine. I get the joke. I do a Trump impression a lot, and I wear the wig.
Nicely. You know what you just did? You just hunt for Red Octobered me. That's what you did. You just turned into the torpedo. You just, before it had a chance to arm. That's what you just did.
If we turn into the torpedo, perhaps we will confuse Hofstadter.
I'm the captain now, dog.
That's still one of my favorite moments on the show. All right. Rachel, did we catch up?
We caught up. I particularly enjoy all of the inside jokes we have. When Taylor cut to the big screen when I put on the general hat, Graham was just sitting there like this.
It's fine. A lot of people are confused. A lot of people are confused. People are confused with certain parts of the show. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
Fine. He cosplays as the greatest president to ever live. Okay.
By the way, Graham, this show is about 70% inside jokes, and then 30% just inside. They're just attempts at jokes. But it's
Okay,
still all.
I'm from Canada, so I was worried that I just didn't understand your dialect. I'm sort of a American thing, or I'm an immigrant. I don't know.
That's okay. That's okay. We love Canada. We love Canada. We use Canada mugs. We love Canada. Okay. Here's the thing about Canada. Okay. A lot of softies. Okay. A lot of softies. Your prime minister was a drama teacher. Okay. And there's no drama in this, mama. You understand? Do you understand? A lot of people.
I don't.
You don't get it?
No.
A lot of
Ben,
yeah.
I feel like you should get heartburn or like diarrhea after you're done with those impersonations of Trump. Like, there should be instant bad karma straight to you. You should have the shits immediately.
Thank you for saying that. That's okay. Even when I get heartburn or diarrhea, Melania is there to take care of me. People say we're not close, but every night she's inside of me. So how do you explain it?
Oh God.
It's like every night she comes up from her room to say goodnight to me.
No room for two of us in the same room. Okay.
So, does Melania? Did you just say that Melania pegs you every night? Is that
That's
what you
correct.
said? I just want to know what's going on.
Yeah, she fucks me in the ass every night.
That's-
We're gonna make that clear. Don't use the term peg. Okay.
Y'all, I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but I'm happy to have met all of you sick son of a bitches. I cannot wait to tell all my friends. Who the fuck
Correy.
I'm friends with now?
Corey, I think it's pretty cool that you just read the mission statement of the show to us. That is what we do. Let's have another comedian. How about we do that?
Yes.
Can we do that? We have another stand-up.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Coming next. Oh, my God. You've seen him on Colbert. You've heard him on Sirius XM Radio. He was very funny. Graham K, everybody. Graham K.
Woo!
Thank you for having me. I'm actually, the reason why I'm not wearing a shirt, honestly, is because my apartment is very hot. I'm in New York, and I have a skylight, and I rented this apartment in the winter, and I was like, a skylight will be great. And now I just live in a greenhouse. I'm on the top. It's so hot. I was gonna buy an air conditioner, but all the stores are closed. So it's just hot. It's like 95 degrees in here. And the heat was on. The heat was also on until last week. And I called the super. I was like, you guys are off heat, I'm gonna die. And then he came in and he like looked around and he turned off the heat. But I had a bunch of, I was like filming something else, and I had a bunch of wigs lying. I didn't realize I had a bunch of wigs lying around. And he just, and then he left, and I was like, we both just saw the wigs, and we both just didn't say a goddamn word. We both muscled through it.
I hear you.
Yes. Heat is on. You know? Anyway, but that's honestly why I'm not wearing a shirt. Like, I'm just like, I can't. It's just too hot in here. I live in Brooklyn. It's fun. It's good. I'm originally from Canada, and I just moved to America full time, and I've been reading your news lately, and I think we can all agree that I've made a huge mistake. What the hell? Just in time for a poorly managed pandemic race riot, and that's exciting. It's exciting. I actually did. I joined a protest today, and because I'm an immigrant. So I only say it to let any visible minorities know that samesies, same exact issues that I assume, and it's hard for us. But I did join a protest today, and I do, like, all jokes aside, I'm like down with that, but I peacefully. But I've noticed that there's like no protests in LA. There's like, you don't hear about it. You hear about them in like Atlanta or whatever. But like, you don't hear about it in LA. And I realized it's because there's like no parking. I think that's the only reason. It's like, people are like, I could fight injustice, but the signs are too confusing. I'll just. I lived in LA for a bit, and I honestly had to leave because I couldn't afford it. I got a 75. Well, this is true. I got 3 $75 parking tickets in a 24-hour span, and I was like, "You win. Bye bye, LA. Good night. Hello." And I just moved back. I moved to New York. I was like, I can't. But anyway, I'm actually doing this on my phone, so I can't see everybody. I'm doing it on my phone because I spilt water on my computer. Ooh. And yeah, in the middle of a pandemic, I spilled water on my computer. It's completely ruined. And spilling water on your laptop in the middle of a global pandemic is sort of like being in a lifeboat in the middle of the ocean and then taking your last flare and then shooting it into your penis. Into your penis. It's like, there's a good spot for it. This is helpful. Bang. This is great. Everything's going to be fine. It's fucking brutal. I'm single. I live in a studio apartment, which is great. It's a good time for a pandemic to be alone. And if anyone else is single out there and like me and lives alone and is equally as sad that the Olympics were canceled, because I don't know if you guys were, but I was hoping to compete in the Pube Olympics. That's right, Pube Olympics. I wrote that joke to get into Mensa, and have not heard back. I'm out of work. I'm a comedian. I'm out of work. Don't know when I'm going to be back to work. Don't know when I'm going to make money again. And I'm just out of work, and I'm as a comedian, I just was wondering, I was like, I wonder if Louis C.K. made this much pasta when he was out of work for a bit, like, just saying, I don't know if anyone else lives in an apartment building, but this is I sure have been washing my keys a lot more this year. I don't know if you've also been washing your keys a lot more in 2020. I have an iPhone because I'm rich. I make a lot of money, and so I have an iPhone. And sometimes you encounter a friend who has an Android, and normally it doesn't matter. You know, you text them, and then you get back that Ninja Turtles ooze green, and you're like, ooh, okay, well, you know, I'll pay for drinks next time, I guess. But but now in the pandemic, what you do is we're FaceTiming a lot, right? You can't really Zoom your friends like one-on-one. That's insane. So we're FaceTiming, but then every once in a while you get like an Android friend. They're like, hey, can we do Google Hangouts? You get on Google Hangouts? And I'm like, Google Hangouts is the new come to my apartment in New Jersey. You know, where do I get there? Where do I go? I do love the Zoom hang. I like the Zoom comedy shows. I like the Zoom hangs, the Zoom like happy hour. You know, it's okay. It's fun. People are like, well, you know, what is a Zoom comedy show like? And I'm like, why do you do them? I'm like, a Zoom comedy show. You know, it's you know what it's like. It's not the best. You know what it's like a veggie burger. It's just a veggie burger. You know, it's fine. It's good. You know, it's way better than Dime. So I appreciate you guys. I genuinely need this, and I don't know what I would do. I would die. I would die of starvation. So I appreciate it. This isn't a joke, but I washed an egg carton today. Okay, good. That's about as good as I thought I was going to do. I'm an idiot. I'm not a smart man. I'm like, things are starting to loosen up quarantine wise. So I'm starting to date again. You know, I was like, maybe I'll get out there. I can accomplish that. Maybe we'll do some like Zoom hangs and I'll get a girlfriend or something. That might be a good project to work on. And then I'm on Hinge. I'm on Hinge, and Hinge is like, you know, you can actually do some social distancing dates in public places. That's what Hinge, the dating app, is suggesting, which basically means Hinge is trying to tell me to lure women into parks. And now I'm back to that old game again. Left Canada for a reason. I'm a good man. These are jokes. Boy, oh boy. You know what? I'm gonna end on that. You guys are a really nice group of people, and I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you.
Graham K, everybody. Great job.
Thank you.
Hey, also, a Zoom show has even more in common with a veggie burger, because if you get a vegan around one, they're extremely annoying. So, that said, I'm kidding. Love our vegan big-breasted fans. I didn't know that was our demographic. I had no idea that was our demographic. The tip jar is open. If you want to tip Graham K, you could do so. Venmo, top right of the screen. PayPal, ladfromhome.com, or you could super chat on YouTube. And by the way, so I met Graham. We were both competitors in the Seattle International Comedy Competition. And it was one of those things where, like, the comics in it, there were like 32 comics in each one, and the actual comics tend to gravitate toward each other. And so Graham was one of the people whose set that I was like, if I lost to someone, I would be totally cool if it was Graham. And there were other people in the festival Yeah, absolutely. I mean, neither of us won. Let's be realistic. But
No. No.
But
I remember the days of
either
no
one of us could have. No,
AC.
Zoltan won that year.
Glad it's you,
Zoltan's super
not
funny.
me.
Yes.
Yeah,
I finished second, and I lost by the lowest amount in 32 years.
Yeah.
And I think about it every night before I go to bed. But that's
yeah, I didn't make the finals by 1 point on one judge's score sheet when we did a show in Snoqualmie, and that casino, that was one where like we sat down because I remember we ate before the show. We went to the buffet in the casino, and they were serving ham fried rice, and one of the guys.
What?
This was great. This
Wait,
is something
what? Wait, what?
Fried rice. Okay, Barris is really excited about this, but other people know that's
shit,
wrong.
This sounds awesome. Where was this?
The second I saw that they had ham fried rice, I was like, I'm not gonna do well with this crowd. I don't think that this is my crowd.
That'll put hair on your tits, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I was a smooth boy. Hideous.
Graham, I also loved you did the most comic thing I've ever heard, where you started a joke by going, "This isn't funny," and then when it didn't work, you went, "I guess that didn't work." You said it wasn't a joke before you started. so hilarious to then admonish yourself for not being funny after you told us it wasn't a joke. I'm like,
you can't fail. Can't fail if you don't try. I think Michael Jordan said that. Yeah. You make 100% of the shots, you don't shoot. I think that's what they say.
Rachel, what do we got coming in?
Yep. So we have some tips coming in. We have, let's scroll to the top.
Oh God, this is humiliating.
Stop it.
This is not humiliating. This is where people give you money for comedy. This is
no, I like it, but I'm also like nervous and also kind of sorry. Anyway.
No, they're very supportive, and also they look. I just counted up the tips myself. You got like $13. It's great. You did really good. I think it's fine.
Canadian.
Wait, no,
it's
sorry,
13 Canadian.
It's
13 Canadian, but it's 13.
Just so you know, my brother has MS, and I'm his only family member. So that's
sorry, guys.
Make all the fun of Canadian money you want, but you know.
I'm so sorry.
Pretty shaky. He's pretty shaky.
I meant to give the tip of $13 to Corey. Can I undo it? Can I undo it?
That is some bullshit, Graham.
You don't know that.
My kids. Fuck my kids, son, Graham. That's terrible.
Corey needs tips for her 5.5 kids because DeAndre doesn't completely count.
Ass bra I gotta buy.
They could eat for days suckling on those tits. I got nothing.
You could keep them warm, Graham.
Good. That's true. That's good. No, you're right.
All right, what do we got, Rachel?
Razor tipped Graham $5. I want to shave you like one of my French girls.
That's good. I'll accept that. I'll accept the $5 for that.
We've got.
I once dated I dated a Hungarian girl, and she was like, I mean, she was a woman, whatever. But she was like, I was too hairy for her, and she called my armpits the two dogs. She was like, you must shave the two dogs, and so I shaved everything. I shaved my armpits, everything. It was like, people don't understand. If you shave and you don't have a lot of hair, it doesn't hurt when it comes back. When you shave it and you have a lot of hair, you just turn into a giant zit. I was just like, hello, how's that? You like that? And well, we no longer date, so it's fine.
We suffer for it. We suffer because y'all no longer date. Ain't that a bitch? Grandma's down here like, you see this hair?
How do you suffer? This is a
going
gift.
anywhere. I don't give a fuck.
I love that we told the comics that like sometimes we roast each other, and the two comics are like, "Great, we will roast each other and no one else. We'll just."
It is quite a battle royale.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
No problem with that at all.
Rachel, what else do we got?
All right, so we have Graham Thomas, $10. Great set. Treat yourself to a new egg box.
Thank you,
Nice.
fellow Graham. I appreciate it. Graham, stick together.
Always typically.
Yeah.
Dana, $25. Graham, yep, you're Canadian. Keep that Canadian sense of humor.
All right, thanks, Dana. I appreciate it. I'll take it, Dana. Yeah.
We have Amanda, $10. I'm a big boobed vegan and I'm a fan.
Big. I didn't know vegans could have big boobs. That's amazing. That's inspiring.
By the way, big boob vegans playing at the Roxy next week. If you guys want to catch that show.
That's actually my stage name, guys.
There's no way those titties are vegan. There's no way. Right. That is meat. That is meat. I'm meat. Beautiful meat. It's beautiful meat.
That's from the ham fried rice, okay?
All right. We have Molly, $5 for Graham. Great set.
Thanks, Molly.
Tyler Stevens, $5 for Graham. We've got Tesha, $5. I have a friend who is too polite to ask, but tip to manscape a penis on her chest.
Good tip. Good tip. It can only go up. What?
Chris Jacobs, 10 Canadian for Graham. Well done.
Thank you.
Nice.
Why do you want to cook Graham? That seems really weird.
We've got
Graham, well done. That's not appropriate.
Dave Adler, $5. Graham, bringing your computer into a sauna will always get it wet. I hope your iPhone doesn't meet the same fate. Good luck.
That's a good. You know, a Russian guy just poured a bunch of water on my computer. What the hell? This is where I work. You know? All the coffee shops are. You gotta the heat. Our president, he's a smart man, and he said the heat kills coronavirus. So it's the only place I could work. All the coffee shops are closed. So.
We have That Lane Boy, £5. Graham, I loved your set. Get yourself a drink, but be careful of your electronics.
Nice.
I will. Thank you. Nice people.
Zara.
Nice people.
Zara in our live audience, 20 Aussie. Graham, great set, but I don't know how you didn't expect to get water on your laptop when you're in a sauna. I have to ask though, is the sauna for members only? We missed you, Ben. Love you.
Is members only on Saturday nights. And you only 50%. The members, it's only 50% of the human population can get in. But other than that,
we've got the Taminator, $5. Mensa's loss is our gain. Way better than a vegetarian.
Thank you.
We've got Jess in our live audience, $25. Thank you so much. I remember the days of no AC. Glad it's you and not me.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna buy another fan. with that money, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
I remember the days of lots of wigs on the floor, and let me just say, I'm still there.
I hope it never leaves.
Fan.
We have, so I wanted to give some shout out to a couple Facebook people that were donating. Emily Junkins and Tyler Casey. And then we had a couple non-comic super chats come in. It was Sage.
Oh, generals. She meant generals, everybody. I got it. She meant generals.
So I don't know if you guys remembered, there was a corny proposal story, which we all were deciding on whether this guy should do it that way or not. And update, he did it, and he said he super chatted $5 and said, "Update on my corny proposal." She said yes.
Hey, nice work, dude.
Congratulations. That does not mean it wasn't corny.
That does not mean she said yes to marriage. She probably said, yes, this shit is corny.
Shut up already. Stand up. Get off your knee. This is a Zales. This is embarrassing.
We've got Laura, $10 because Steve always cracks me up.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
Laura, thank you much.
Thank you so much.
Zara, $5. Zara says $5. I have the world's tiniest violin for dudes complaining about shaving.
By the way, that teeny violin is from the Ben Glebe prop collection.
Incredible prop. Oh my God. I give you props for those props.
Yeah.
That's a little
Well
It's got a
done.
case
Oh my
and
God.
everything. Oh, that's amazing.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
Do you have a tiny Tommy gun that fits in there too when you're pissed off? Is there one of those?
That is awesome.
Rachel, what else we got?
We've got last one. Kyle Riley super chatted $10 and said #1 fan. And then we had a last minute tip for Corey come in. Jenna, $20 for the mother of 5. Buy those kids some pizza and get a couple minutes of peace.
Goddamn
Nice.
right. And by
Absolutely.
peace, she means masturbation, and I'm going
There you
for
go.
it. Oh, yeah.
Should
That's where my
Corey,
peace lies.
should I take a screen grab for you later, or? Maybe that's for you.
Comedian destroys comedian sex drive.
Yeah.
And just when you panned the camera down there, no joke, my computer said your internet is unstable, and I was like, thank God.
There's too much heat. There's too much heat coming through.
Intentionally
Five
poured
G.
water on my computer right then.
Wait, Ben, am I just imagining it, or is your hair
Oh,
growing
water.
throughout this episode?
Is my hair growing? I don't know what you mean.
Yeah. All right. All right.
All right, are we
what
caught
else?
up, Rach? Are we ready for
Let's
the
do the
game?
game.
Yeah, we're ready for the game.
All right. So again, the game is ruin an actor with one letter. So you add, subtract, or change one letter to ruin an actor. Comics, we're going to do a couple unpaid ones, and then after she says these are the paid ones, you're going to vote for those. So kind of make note of your favorite ones. Here we go.
So it looks like Randy has his hand up. Randy, do you want to give one on camera?
Oh, I thought we were doing the comics first. Sorry. Oh, there's a wig here. As a tribute to Graham and to Ben.
Randy, I need my wig back when you're done.
The only one I have is Dwayne the Sock Johnson.
Nice.
That's good. That's good.
I like that one.
Zara, does anybody else want to be on camera? GT, anybody?
Yeah. I thought of Orson Welles.
Orson Welles. Nice.
See in one letter.
Nice.
I like it.
Anybody else? Okay.
All
All
right.
right. So these are the unpaid ones that I really liked. So starting off with Ron Gould, Tom Bruise.
Nice.
All right.
I liked a couple of Ron Gould. Ron Gould also had Greg Poops.
Hey, everybody, Greg Poops.
Greg Murphy, Petty White. And then there was 2 more that I liked. Chris Jacobs, William Shatner.
I
And then
have to poop. I gotta take a shit.
And then the knitting.
Captain's log.
All right, that made it worth it.
Captain log, yes.
The
I can't believe
disdain
I'm
in
going-
Rachel's face right now. What I love about this, Rachel got a new camera so we can see her disapproval better in high res.
I literally can't believe I'm going straight from this to saving a graduation in 15 minutes from now.
Neither can we, Ben. Neither can we. Yes.
All right. The last unpaid I liked was the knitting mitt Brad Zit.
Nice.
Okay, so
Like it.
these are the ones that are paid and that we vote on. Starting off, Elizabeth Ann has 2 of them. She paid for 2 entries. Emma Twatson and Rupert V. Gint. Rupert V. Grint.
Wait, Rupert Grint?
Rupert V. Grint.
Guys,
Okay.
let's bring the show to a complete halt and think about it for a while.
Well, I didn't know what letter was changed. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to figure out what was changed.
How about we don't and say that we did?
Perfect.
All right.
We've got Tesha's was Sandra Bolcock.
I like it a lot.
Razor, first he put Queef Rachel. Do you act? Okay, wait. Queef Latifa.
Queef Latif.
Latif.
Queef.
You gotta let him know. All right, Sarah, your turn.
Jeremy Day had Nicholas Rage.
Nice.
And then we had Jeremy Day, Very Oldman.
That is somehow still a pun. How do you do that? Jesus Christ. That's impressive.
Jeremy Day, Humphrey Yogurt.
I mean, that one. Just know there was literally a chain of yogurt places for years called Humphrey Yogurt. Just so you know.
Is that true?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Nay Hutch, Gary Pussy. Or is that an Amin Salah, Moan Rivers.
Moan Rivers. Using old fist doc.
Raz on behalf of Jeremy Day, Tom Wanks.
Good.
Tyler Steven also had Nicholas Rage.
Nice.
Amin Salah on behalf of Shelley, Winona Ride Her.
By the way, half of these are porn names, and the other half are like what Mad Magazine would call someone in the spoof. Like that's.
And the last one I have is from Z Bunster on behalf of Raz. It's Robert Downer Jr. All right.
Nice, Ben. I believed you anyway, but there you
How
go.
did that go out of business? That's so weird.
All right, so those are the paid entries. Comics, who'd you like? Graham, what was your favorite one?
Gary Oldman. You're so silly.
All right, very old man. All right, awesome.
Oh,
Corey,
very
who's
old
your
man.
favorite?
Yeah. Sorry.
I like them all. They're all dumb. Petty White is my homegirl, so I like that one because that's who I would be when I get old. I'm gonna be a petty bitch, so Petty White will be my new name.
I like it. Rachel.
I liked Queef Latifah.
Oh yeah.
I'm also going Queef Latifah. That was very funny. I liked Emma Twatson, but Queef Latifah was my favorite.
I like Emma Watson, but my vote goes to Sandra Bullock.
I forgot about Wilcox.
There were so many good ones here. I mean, so far, Queef Latifah is the only one with 2 votes. But I would say I'm going to vote for one that nobody voted for yet, which was Emma Twatson. That was my favorite one. So,
All right.
Looks like Queef Latifah is the winner.
Yeah.
That is the sound of victory. Okay, so if you guys want to, whoever that was, we're gonna claim your prize. You can do that by going to laughfromhome.com, and also Elizabeth Ann just said that it was Rupervgrint. That's why.
Oh, I still don't get it.
I don't think that's a celebrity from this side of the ocean.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's Ron Weasley in Harry Potter.
Oh.
We didn't get it because we're not nerds.
I'm not a virgin.
No, you know what? It was a small. It's a small indie film. I get why you wouldn't know. It's a very small indie film.
No.
Graham doesn't get it because he's not a virgin, but he did get it before he went in that sauna.
Now I really don't get it.
That's right. He doesn't get it 20 times.
I'm looking at the people behind you. You're about to get it, sir. You're about to get it.
All right. Do any of the comics have any entries that they want to put in?
God.
This guy's a real problem. He's been looking at me.
How about don't try and slowly finger those guys, huh?
I'm sorry.
That's Graham, former presidential candidate, okay? All right. Do any of the comics have any entries you would like to, any ruin a celebrity entries you'd like to ruin an actor?
I wanted to ruin Dick Wolf, but who can top that? I was trying to find a way. There's no way to do it.
I know. I know how to do it. Wolf Dick.
Call
mine because it's Harry.
Yeah, I was about to say, Graham, we don't need to know your nickname. We're trying to play a fucking game here. Always all about that.
Ladies.
That's the way that you say Dick Wolf's name in school. Wolf Dick. Wolf Dick.
I cannot be the only person that watches Law and Order, and every time that comes on, you giggle just a little bit.
It's the reason he's so successful. It's the reason he's so successful. He spent his life being named Dick Wolf, and he was like, one day I'm going to make 17 TV shows of all the same thing. Like that's...
Well, he definitely did a lot better than his younger brother Penis Fox, who never really made it out.
Yeah.
By the way, Zara just commented in the chat that wolf dicks aren't hairy, so of course she would know that because she's a zoologist.
The name Zara, you are a winner. Zara said, "Lick wolf," and I like it.
Taylor's. We gotta give that. We gotta give that to credit. We gotta give Taylor.
Taylor.
Yeah, but not hairy, just skinny and bulbous.
Yeah. By the way, Skinny and Bulbous playing with Roxy next week, so you want to catch that? Great.
They're actually opening for Wolf Dick. It's actually a really fun show.
Wolf Dick is a great name for a band.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ow, ow, ow. Yeah. That's how you start every song.
What was the name of the purple animal, purple dinosaur that Fred Flintstone wrote on the Flintstones? Oh. Pluto, right?
Dino.
No,
Dino, right?
Dino, yes.
Dino, right.
He said Pluto. You know fucking soul. There's somewhere tearing some shit up over that answer. They
Pluto
probably
for
just
sure.
Tearing shit up.
Pluto for
that's
sure
what they do.
Well, I love the flip flop there in your positioning, Corey. I have no soul because I don't remember the name of the animal that your kids, who you fucking hate, love.
Yes. That's because I love Dino more than I love them fucking kids. So how dare you put the fucking kids?
By the way, The comments in the comments, GT just said anybody bought Wolf Dick's latest 12-inch release.
It reminded me of one of my favorite Dennis Miller live jokes. He goes, over the weekend, porno got accidentally put in instead of an episode of the Flintstones. Viewers reported that Dino looked even more purple and bulbous than usual.
Did you ask us that question to do that bit? That's hilarious. Nice work.
I mean, you can't just throw in a Dennis Miller joke anywhere with people enjoying it. You have to, you have to find a way to make it good.
Or at least tell me you love me first. At least tell me I'm pretty first. Damn.
Yeah. So, all right. Do we, Ben? Did you have any that you wanted to do?
I sadly do.
Mine first, or do you have a bunch? I'll do mine first. If you have a
I've got a bunch. Yep.
All right, I'll do mine first. So I've got a Harrison Fork. Bruce Willie, which might be his porn name. I have Christian Bald.
Nice.
Michael Caine. I've got Flint Eastwood. That's where it's like he's still in the westerns, but he's like, I'm gonna fill you full of lead. So it's
like you set it up. You set it up. He was in like the Revolutionary War. He was like not in westerns, but in the Revolutionary War. Clint Eastwood. You see.
It was okay.
Now it's a really good joke. Really good joke.
Thank you. Graham, I appreciate you saving that joke. Thank you very much.
You.
And, the last one I have is Bin Glebe. And that's where he keeps all his props. So Bin Glebe, what do you got?
I thought you meant BEEN Glebe. Like I used to.
Yeah. I used to be Ben Glebe. I still am, but I used to too.
I've got Jailer Swift.
Nice.
I've got Dim Kardashian.
You made her better on that one.
Yeah. Everyone's favorite rapper, Daisy. Justine Bieber, Jennifer Aniston. Eaton John. Everyone's least favorite rapper, Rake. Leonardo DiCaprio. Tiger Moods. Semi Lovato. She's just partially Lovato. Robert Downey Jr. Ben Affleck. Baron Rogers. David Chopperfield. That's where you land your choppers. Bradley Pooper. Am Sandler. Just Tip Timberlake. Budge Judy. Bruno Mars. I just literally ruined a celebrity. Paul Dudd. Sleeve Harvey. Sean Hannity.
Correy, this is the best he's ever done. Let him finish.
Sean Hannity. I just changed. It's one less N, but he's still ruined. Paul McCartney Mall Cop. I know that doesn't follow the rules at all of this game, but I really wanted to say that. Lady Gag Gag. The Weeknd with the E put back in. Oh, I fucked him up. Nate Griffin and Dale Matthews. That's all I got.
All right.
All right,
Very
hell of
cool.
a game. Rachel, do we have anything to catch up on?
Yeah, we do. So we had a few tips for Correy come in a general. So we've got Angela E, $5. I ran across your live Facebook event today by accident. Thanks for the laughs, Correy.
Oh, thanks.
Jess in our live audience, $10. Corey, thank you for being so sassy.
That's me.
Cara the Lioness, $5. Corey, I love you. You're pretty. Seriously though, you're great. Please come back.
Oh, so the pretty part was a joke. Okay, got
it. You're pretty, but seriously funny is really kind of a dick.
I took it nicely, but that's.
I did too.
I took it as nicely as Graham had.
I laugh.
Yeah.
And then just two more. Tyler Stevens, thank you for another great show. I hope to see Corey and Graham come back. And then Tam in our live audience, she has a general for two reasons. One, just so Rachel can wear the hat, and two, to do something for Corey.
Yes.
I have never, you know what? All the time, and when I talk to sponsors, they'll be like, "What's your demographic?" And I was wrong. I was wrong the whole time. I had no idea. I've been going after the wrong sponsorships. Yeah.
Pam is the MVP.
Love you, Corey.
We didn't know our demographic. We didn't know our demographic, but we did definitely know that the show was hosted by a few big boobs.
But they grow on you.
Out of this.
So
Chris has been nice all night. You leave Chris's boobs out of this. We're
Thank you, Corey. Thank you. You finally get the point of the show. They fucking rip on me, and then I just take it. I get it. Thank you.
Hey, we're all team boobers. So,
that's how
did you just make it bad?
Every time he hears that, he just turns around. Who, me?
I declare. All right. We're caught up?
We're caught up.
All right. So first we'll say goodbye to our audience. Thank you so much to our lovely on-camera audience as always. If you want to join us in the front row in a future episode, you can do
Thank you.
at laughfromhome.com.
You guys were great.
And with
thanks, guys.
That, as the audience shuts off their cameras, we want to say, give Corey a chance to plug anything or tell people how to find you on social media.
Please find me on all social media at Correy B, CORREYB. That's Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. The new streaming Urban Flicks, Pornhub, RedTube, X videos. I'm on all of that shit. Correy B. And thank y'all so much for having me. I had an amazing time.
Yeah,
awesome. Thanks so much, Corey. Love you.
Congrats again on the gram.
Graham, where we find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Instagram K. Get it? It's at Insta with Graham is spelled like the cracker and K is spelled K-A-Y. So Instagram K, and then Twitter is Mr. Graham K. But I post a lot of junk on Instagram, and I'm proud of it. So you should tune in. And also I have a new album called Girlfriend Material, and you can find that anywhere. It's about a breakup I had. And I have a new special in Canada, only in Canada, hopefully coming out in America soon. It's on Crave TV. And my parents saw it, and when I called them after they watched it, I was expecting them to be like really proud of you, and my dad just said you were really hard on me, and then my mother told me that I had to call him back and apologize. So definitely check that out.
Awesome, man. Great job. Thanks so much. Appreciate you being here. So awesome.
Thanks for having me. You guys are great. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man. Oh, that's with him with a shirt on. That's nice. All right, Rach.
It's so small. It's so I've never felt worse about myself. Goodbye.
Rachel, I'm a B at best. Don't worry about it.
Good Ben.
All right, Bowers, what do you got coming up?
I'm just kind of hanging out. I don't know. I've got some stuff in the works, but nothing on the I guess I'm Adam Ray on the 6th, June 6th. I'm opening for Adam Ray at Nowhere Comedy Clubs. Check that out, nowherecomedyclub.com, and follow me at Bowers Comedy. And hey, another great show, guys. Ben, we did miss you. I'm glad you're back. I do think your hair is growing throughout the episode. It has gotten longer as we've gone. I don't know what you're doing. It's very impressive. But yeah, I had a great time. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. And Bowers has, nothing coming up except the show of mine that he's on the 18th. So he's on that show with me that he does not value enough to plug. And
in 3 weeks, I'm not going to plug. You think these people are going to remember shit in 3 weeks? I'm saying
that's
I'm
a good point.
5 days.
Look, I've been following the news. The world will be over by June 12th.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
On June 11th, I have a show, so that's good.
Man, I'm booked for New Year's. I'm booked for New Year's Eve in New Zealand. Does that count? That's 7 months from now. Calm down.
First of all, you are absolutely not booked for New Year's.
I mean, not for comedy. I have a hotel room. Just let's not get into it.
By the way, it's good when Ben is giving us disapproving looks. Like that's like, okay, that's too much. Oh look, the wood behind me is the same color as the wood behind you. So
mine's harder, Steve.
Yeah. You guys were awesome. As always, check out my shows at nowherecomedyclub.com. And I have an Ask Us Anything tonight. So if you enjoy the ad-libbed hijinks, you can get more of that there. And that's it for me.
Thank you so much. And I think we do know they like the ad-libbed hijinks because that's what this show really is, even though it's fully scripted. Also, please tell me somehow, I don't know, I should have asked for this in the comments earlier, but let me know if you think I should cut my hair. My girlfriend is suggesting that I cut it. I don't necessarily want to get COVID-19 again, so I'm a little torn.
Cut it.
People saying no or yes, I couldn't hear.
No haircut.
No, it looks good. You got good hair.
No haircut.
Shave the head. Shave the head.
The conflicting messages. It is a little ridiculous to plug a